at least the wipers ain't frozen this morning. That's good. G'day, hi and welcome. Alright, engaging silver pellet on this not so nice morning. At least it turned to snow. It was raining, so it's going to be slippy. Not liking this at all. But I'm on a mission. The mission? And get down the hill without taking out the garbage boxes. It is Monday, so my aunt just went down the hill, so I'll follow her trail. I'm glad the plow guy yesterday was, because it was so mild out, he came up yesterday and he put down sand and stuff underneath, keep it nice and rough, eh? But it rained again last night, and now it's turning into this flurry stuff. Don't you dare. Oh good, at least they can follow the salt. We got some salt on the road, so I gotta go pretty far. I gotta go, well, not crazy far, but I gotta go and hopefully get the car for my client. I guess I can shut that off. If he can go all the way out to Mount Asta, I'd be happy. But he has to wait for me and my client to go. So yeah, oh, that's not too bad. It's just the roads can get a little bit sketchy like this, eh? Like you have rain, then it gets really cold, and you get like everything right now is just mush. But if it freezes, it's ice, right? I don't know if you can see the glare off of that. That's crazy. Like, it's like this line glare across the windshield from the lights. It's so bad. Oh well. To answer a few questions. Oh, he's turning. Oh, geez. Yeah. He's turning. That's as far as you're going? But I gotta go further. Okay, into the unknown we go. I'll follow the dually. Watch. Well, I won't follow him into the ditch, but I'll follow him. Man must be a tired man. I bet you've been out all night. It's funny, the plow guys are out all night. They clear the roads, but then it snows like at the last, say, hour and a half, and then the roads are all covered when everybody wakes up. Goes to work. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what kind of day it's going to be today. I think it's going to be a short day, but all I know is I'm not going to, I can't go down my client's hill because I don't want to risk getting stuck. And oh, there's my cousin again. Ah, she's throwing rocks at me. I guess she just dropped off the kiddos. See my little cousins, they're absolutely adorable. They're funny. They're funny. They're little characters, eh? Yeah. Always saying something funny. Oh, to be a kid again. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, my winter tires, yeah, they're not the best. I'd like to get some studded winter tires on the front at some point, but I don't have the money to do it right now. And the winter tires are bad, but they're not that bad. They're about the same condition Unico's tires were in. So they're bad. They're just not, you know, terrifyingly, deathly bad, but you know, you just got to be common sense with them. There's still a bit of tread left on these suckers, so. But this would probably be their last season. You know, any worse than this is like, okay, you know, then you're living dangerously. What else was there? Was something else somebody asked me. Oh, if I was still, you know, into the motorcycle craze or whatever. They asked me on the other channel, but the BitChute channel, but it was just like, yeah, no, I'm still into motorcycles big time. I'll be there like that till the day I die. Just like, I can't afford to fix mine, that's all. maybe this year, we'll see. Maybe the AdSense will get good and help me fix all my broken stuff. Right? That'd be nice. Fix all my broken trucks. Fix all my broken chainsaws. All my broken motorcycles. Yeah. Fix all my broken stuff. I got a lot of broken stuff. That's the thing. Fix my broken computers. My broken cameras. Oh yeah. Deploying parachute. See the speed that guy's going at? Those are the guys. It's all those Bronco SUV guys. The truck guys are bad, but the Bronco guys are worse. The Bronco guys, they put everything in 4x4. Number one, it's not good to drive at high speed with your 4x4 anyway. Like 4x4 is really meant for speeds like this. If not, you just end up breaking stuff all the time. Plus you consume a lot more fuel, right? Yeah, I guess I could dial that down just a little bit. So I want to make sure it's warm in here for my client, so I cleaned off the seat the best I could. So put all the junk in the back seat. Yeah, it's like people think 4x4 makes them into, studded tires and 4x4 make them indestructible. This stuff right here, this light little shit right here, which is kind of crusty right now, which is not bad, but if it gets a little bit colder, just a little bit, not by much, maybe a degree or two. Oh, he's got his dad's truck. Why does he have his dad's truck? That truck is, every time I pass it, guys, that, I think it's a 98, that thing, 98, 99, 97, 96, somewhere in that area. Not a spot of rust on that truck. And he doesn't keep it in a garage either. That's the thing. Like, how did that old guy keep it's his dad's? Like, how did he keep it so long? But anyway, yeah, back to the 4x4 thing. Yeah, I remember there was this girl I worked with, Jen, and sweet girl, lovely. She got her driver's license. She bought her dream vehicle, which was a Bronco, an older Bronco. And there's a doggy and a... See what I mean? They walk right where people are going to be, coming around that corner at warp 9, right? So that's why I never drive fast. Like, the amount of people walking on this road is always like ridiculous. That is like Monday. You know what I mean? The weekend, it's like they're out, like family holding hands the whole way across the road. It's like, well, we're in the countryside. There's nobody up here, but there's people still up here, whatever. But anyway, as I was saying, she bought that Bronco, which was a nice Bronco, Lone Wade McQuaid kind of style, right? Chuck Norris, right? And she'd taken mud buckets. She was having fun with it, right? In the first winter, it was a really shitty day, and she had just gotten promoted to what we call the team leader. I just call them managers. Managers, every time I call them a manager, they're like, no, we're team leaders. Ah, you're a manager. I always kept things real, right? In a comedic way, but I always did that. But anyway, yeah, sure enough, she calls, like, I can't make it in. She goes, the thing flipped over on like a shallow curve, and that's usually what gets you, right? So she was doing probably faster than the speed limit. I have a hunch. I never drove with her, so I don't know, but I'm having a hunch she sounded like she was a bit of a lead foot to begin with. And women tend to be really bad in the winter for that. They're terrified of driving completely, and they drive even slower. Like for me, I just drive, common sense, right? But I usually do the speed limit unless it's really bad, and then I do usually 10 under. And if it's really, really bad, well then, adjust accordingly. But for most women, I know, hate me if you want, but I find they can't judge conditions. And it's just like lead foot the whole way, right? It doesn't matter. Well, I'll just put it in 4x4, I won't lose traction. And it's like, yeah, but you know, like this guy I worked with, he's like, yeah, 4x4. So you know, when it lets go, you're really going too fast, and you're really going to kill yourself, right? And that's exactly what happened. She was going way too fast. So when it did let go, or you get that posi traction thing that happens and throws you off balance, you notice it a lot with the all-wheel drives. Remember, Unico's like that. So you know, you can feel all the slippage. It's the weirdest feeling until you get used to it. If you've never driven an all-wheel drive, it's basically one tire slips, the other tire takes over, but it kicks around the vehicle. So it's like musical powertrain. You know, it's the power's here, no, it's here, it's here, and it feels weird. So if you got like that slushy shit on one side and it's dry on the other side, you can feel it kicking back and forth, and it's the most uneasy feeling in bad conditions, right? But anyway, long story short, yeah, she lost it. Not on a curve like this, but even a shallower curve. I know exactly where she went in, and she flipped over. She went into the ditch, and it was pretty much ice water into the ditch, about 3 feet deep. And she was lucky she was able to get out of the vehicle and she didn't drown, you know what I mean? So in the freezing water, right? And so it wasn't a mark on her, but she was shaken up, you know, just, you know, the trauma of basically flipping over, right? Who's this? This really? I wonder if that's who I think it is. I think that is. Little old lady I got some metal from. But anyway, yeah, so it's like, yeah, I was at her place last week.